I know, this video is long overdue. Today, the plan, the goal is to drop the engine in the Subaru. I'm also surprising Rob with some penguin gummy bears from Germany and a jet tag. Marco!
Whoa!
Hey! Yay! Wait, my hands are full.
I'm just collecting parts.
Alright, I have something for you. I got you some penguin gummy bears from Germany and a jet tag.
Always insert love for flight.
Yes.
Oh, never remove love for flight. Hi, baby.
Hi, Z.
Those gummies, huh?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Today is the Subaru update you have been waiting for. Today I am hopefully going to drop the EJ into the car. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. However, before I left for Germany, if you guys remember, I got stuck with the valve cover gaskets because I ordered the USDM, not the JDM. I figured the EJ205 would have the same. I digress. That didn't finish, but while I was it's a mouthful. That's what she said? No?
No, she said, oh, oh, are you still recording?
I was recording the whole thing. Another thing we got stuck up on was not having the proper tool in order to take off the cam gear in order to remove the back timing cover. So Parker shipped out that tool, and while I was gone, Rob went ahead and replaced that back timing cover. So we are a little ahead of where we left off last. I'm just gonna go ahead and...
What they also sent you from Despain Automotive, Parker, they sent you a t-shirt.
Thank you, Parker.
It didn't fit me. So I'm pretty sure it was for you.
Thank you, Parker. Thank you so much. We're really struggling without that tool. So that's pretty much where we left off. Where we're going to start today is finishing the valve cover gaskets, putting in the plugs, finishing the rest of the timing on the front of the engine, and replacing the inlet hose for the turbo, as well as hopefully doing the clutch and getting the motor in. You liking those penguin gummies?
I thought they were pandas, but now that I think of it, yeah, penguin.
Now that you've had a couple, you taste the penguin.
Did I taste the penguin?
Alright, first thing is first, valve cover gaskets and spark plugs. Hey Rob, do you know what time it is?
You gonna do ponytail? Is it ponytail time? Is ponytail one word?
Or is it 2 words?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Every time we say PTT, like ponytail time, because it's 3 syllables.
Right.
So P-T-ha, you know?
It makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me, but no, ponytail is one word. It is when it's on a pony, it's not when it's on your head.
Case closed. It's PTT.
That's just how I break it down.
I had to step away for a second to take a call. Rob went ahead and put the timing belt on. It lines up perfect. It is awesome. I'm excited this is coming together. The only thing is, though, we are going to need a longer bolt for that idler pulley. Now, while he's working on that, I'm going to do the valve cover gaskets.
Yes, spark plugs.
And spark plugs.
Yes, spark plugs. Alright, you guys definitely do not need to see me scrape a gasket off, so just know. Don't need to see me stripping.
So you guys see kind of the black gunk on the RTV with the old gasket. I'm gonna sit here and try and scrape that off. You definitely do not need to see that, so let's get to that. Alright, took longer than expected, but nothing but the best from EJ205. I did the best I could in there, but this looks a lot better. Now I'm going to put the valve cover on just so dust and dirt doesn't get in there, and then start working on the other side. Alright, same thing with this side. Pull our hair back, try and get all this black gunk off and around, and this side should be a lot easier than the other side. Okay, cool. Wow, look at that. Okay, now that that's clean, I'm going to put these spark plugs back in and continue on. And again, as promised you guys, I know that this was a little long overdue and I really want to get the Subaru running so I can start driving her again. It's just been a little difficult waiting for parts and then traveling as much as I have been lately, but my focus is here, I assure you. I'm really excited to get her running, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and find a tool to check the gapping on the spark plugs to make sure everything's gapped correctly and swap those in.
A few moments later.
I couldn't find the spark plug gapping tool, and Rob is not here right now. He actually ran to the dump to drop off a few things. He should be back in a bit. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and start removing this inlet hose into the turbo, because I did get a new one to swap that out with, and yeah, I'm just gonna start disconnecting things right now. The past couple nights I've stayed up till like 3:30 in the morning. First night editing to get Tuesday's video up, and last night working on the RB. I'm a little exhausted right now, just from working so much. Not gonna let that affect this video, but I am trying to get as much done as possible. We are on a time restraint today as well, because Rob is actually getting lifts installed in here too. It's so funny. Both shops are like in the process of lift installment and all that, and both engines at each shop are like kind of at the timing process or point. I don't know, it's funny. Maybe it's not, I'm just a little slightly delirious. But alright, time to
Take this guy off. Remember on my last motor? Well, my first motor. This is super difficult to take off, but I'm gonna tackle it again. It should be easier too while the motor is out of the car and C is running, so I think that means Rob is back.
It's really hard trying not to show my ass to the camera. Now that I have this, I'm gonna finish the plugs before I move on to another project. Valve covers are on, spark plugs are in, gapped correctly, NIC is in the works, RTV is perfect, and yeah. Now that this is done, I can focus on that inlet hose and maybe even get the clutch and flywheel on today. I don't know if I have flywheel bolts. I'm actually putting in the coil packs on the side I was just working on right now. Rob brought up a good point to put on the front timing cover before actually doing the inlets so no dirt and crap falls down on the belt. So good advice, thank you. I'm going to do that. Well, it was forced on. I'm gonna put the wormy clamp on the turbo side, and then right now it's like sitting right on top of the bolt I loosened on the power steering, so hopefully when we reposition it, it won't be in the way and I can tighten that down. I guess I don't know my own strength. That's a bolt I just broke in half in the power steering pump. I'm gonna work at this inlet a little bit longer, but they're kind of working in the background. I'm a little in the way, and it's been a long day. That rhymed. So that's gonna be a wrap for today. Since they're putting in the lifts, I'm in the way. I've put in a full day on the car. Scraping off that gasket actually took up a lot of my time, but it is okay. I want it perfect, just like how I don't want to keep making sloppy mistakes because I'm rushed and I'm tired, to be completely honest. So I'm gonna stop here. Next time I'm coming in the shop, hopefully right when I get back from Michigan, it's gonna be, you know, button up anything that's left over, slapping on that clutch and dropping the motor in my baby. So thank you guys for watching. Ecrew, we out here. Bye.